Go find Roran and Aether. I can do that. Are you going to talk about commissions at me? You sure are. Where do I go? Oh, Catherine. Mondstadt. Huh? Hold up. Why? Why is that there when it's not my active quest? That's so bizarre. I didn't think the game could show more than one quest. I thought it only showed your active quests. Yet it's showing the location of the Archon quest. I've never seen it do that before, as I've completely forgotten.
Ad Astra.
That's nice, Catherine.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
One of these days, they will stop my cursor from, like, jumping to the middle of the screen when they do that. One of these days. Today is not that day. Alas and alack. Wrong button. Where are we on? Complete opposite side of town. Sounds about right. Oh, they're at the hotel, of course. Oh, they're outside the hotel, technically speaking. Aether, are you alive?
How?
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
Are you treating him like a pet?
Fine by me. Get ready for a knuckle sandwich.
Ugh.
What were you expecting? He's gone to the
Oh,
water.
nice dodge.
Paimon feels strangely inclined to keep a safe distance.
I mean, I always want to keep a safe distance from a Hal, but yes, in this particular moment, yes.
Miss me, bro?
Cuckoo, you're free.
Yay for Cuckoo!
Ugh, not you again. Nope, didn't miss you in the slightest.
Hey, other granny. And
Ugh.
hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all. Thanks for bringing Kukuku back.
Get it away! Get it away from me!
Cuckoo or Kanich?
Nice to meet you, bro.
Ah.
Who are you calling bro? Say that again to my face. I dare you.
I mean, I rather thought he did say it to your face. I like how his little backpack has like a fake tail on it. It's so cute.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet. Let's go find something to eat while a How lives his best life.
Sounds good to me.
Poor How. He spent all day being tormented by Auroron, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Aoife, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Well, he's not a Saurian, technically speaking, is he?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Right.
Even hear yourself? Doesn't anyone want to hear how Kukuku got out of jail?
Mr. Racket, you briefly explain what happened with Kukuku to Aether and Auroron. Hearing that Kukuku now has permission to move around freely, a How's face goes even redder than before.
Don't lose hope, Ahau. By the same standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game?
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
But he's so much cuter than you are. Just look at his wee little backpack.
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
It doesn't exist, remember, Ahau.
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant!
Anyway, thanks for looking after a How, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why you?
One Kukuku delivered as promised.
Between the two, Kukuku wins the cuteness competition hands down.
Uh-huh. Well, Paimon wins my cuteness competition. Blech. Getting picky now, huh?
Really? Thanks!
I did not say the following, nor would you ever hear those words leave my lips, Paimon.
Wait, who are the other contestants, though?
Me? Wait till time.
So now that our crew's back together again, what's our next move? Oh, how about a game of rock, paper, scissors?
What?
No chance. If I lose, we'll end up stuck in the room watching films all over again.
Nope. This time, we'll only watch a film if I lose instead.
What? What? How does that make any sense?
Had enough too, huh?
For real now? Come on, bro.
Can we just ditch this whole leaving it all to chance thing? Why don't we take our fate into our own hands?
Right? Make your own decisions, men.
Aren't we doing that already? Rock, paper, scissors
Oh, God.
uses our hands.
Literal much?
Don't know why you're laughing. You're stuck with paper every time.
Did you? Oh, poor Cuckoo. You just got owned purely for being a poor little bird with the flappy flaps. I'm so sorry. Okay, this time it did say the next day, right? Not the day after the next day. Day after tomorrow. You know what? Let's go see. Sorry, I didn't realize she was talking. Let's go look at some fancy kneeling.
I present to you
See how long it takes me to get annoyed of that and put it back. Sorry, you were saying?
maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it.
It's a bit suspicious if we just stand there, though, is it not? A bit ostentatious, Paimon. Unless you plan on, like, hovering behind a pillar. But even that's more suspicious. Hallieth. Oh, you want us to actually go in? That's even worse. Oh. Nevertheless, I have come to keep you company as we wait, although I'm sure you have plenty of work to do in the moment. Oh, everyone's gathered anyway. Never mind. Did someone come to claim it? Let me in on the goss.
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Ah, hello, you two.
Hi, couldn't get enough of you.
Have there been any developments? Okay, guess not. Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone would show up right at...
Special Patrol, open up!
Special Patrol?
Who's there?
What?
What's going on?
Who or what is the Special Patrol?
The Special Patrol?
I don't think that's who this is.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes. Let's go check it out.
I don't really understand your response to my response, but okay. A guard from the Palais Mermonia carefully opens the door and a familiar figure walks in.
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
Hi.
What in the Tevat are you doing here, Auroran?
Can we get Aether instead? He's prettier on the eyes.
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Kukuku's owner?
I wish. No, it's just Auroran, and he's kind of weird.
One of his owners. Kind of. But, bro, what are you doing here?
You just called him bro.
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Dude. Can you just not? Can't tell if he's been deadpan or deadly serious.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
I apologize for my grandson bursting in like this. Oh god, what is with the whole grandson thing? It's so stupid. I'm sure it makes sense in its native tongue, but it really sounds stupid in English.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry to show the people inside you had something important to discuss.
You really can't be that stupid, surely. You do have a thing called common sense, right? Bit of critical thinking.
Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
No need. Let's just get down to business.
So, Roran, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically,
Auroran carefully describes the lost item he's come to claim. From the style of the box to the gun itself, everything matches. What the fuck?
For real now? Oh, come on, bro.
Is arresting my dear grandson what it's come to?
Auroran, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
no, it belongs to a friend.
So it belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun.
Does he?
Uh,
Ron, tell us the truth. Otherwise, we're gonna have to arrest you for real.
All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So here's what went down. This morning, Aoife and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help.
Was he a very average-looking middle-aged man?
He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers. So he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
you didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
You should be.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse.
Could just be a facade.
But he was so polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
That's what I mean.
Oh no. Auroran, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with the bad guys.
What do you mean in cahoots, Paimon? He is the bad guy.
Oh, maybe he already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
But how would he know the mission went pear-shaped?
No way. I'm not that dumb.
You are pretty stupid.
Huh?
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kakuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
Nicely done, bro.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Aoife is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Are we all going? We're quite a large party at this point.
Wait a minute. I
5
have a
and a
question
half.
first.
Hi?
Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Unfortunately, at this point, it's pretty unavoidable. Yes.
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
That's one way to put it. Oh, sorry. I was looking off screen, and so I was pressing it to continue the conversation. Didn't realize I was picking an option. I didn't know what I just picked.
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroran to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
Oh.
It suggests that the person who got Auroran to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves.
Fair.
There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help.
Well, I don't... So if the man isn't up on his Natlan knowledge, he has to be up on his Fontanian knowledge. Therefore, that rules you out for participating because you're well-known. Neuvillette can't go because he's well-known. Kanich can't go because he was on the same boat as the man over. And the Traveller can't go because she's well-known in Fontaine. The only one who can go is Auroran, but the man's already spoken to him.
However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kanich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Neuvillette too, stay here for the time being.
So then you are not widely known then, face-wise, only by name. Okay, fair enough, but I'm glad you followed the same logic I did.
We'll empty the box, give it to Auroran, and then he can claim the item as if nothing happened. I'll
Good plan.
follow to check if anyone is watching.
Love it.
I
Fantastic.
doubt anyone would
Solid.
recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I disagree, but if that's the plan you want to go with, let's go with it. Being low-key has its advantages. Low-key, look at the dude. He's just dripping in, like, amazement from top to toe.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So I have to go undercover again, right?
Yeah, it's going to go well for you.
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Over and out.
Jesus Christ. Okay, the plaza you said. Like the center plaza? Okie dokie. I see you, Auroran. Why are you...
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here.
I'm gonna see if I can't
Auroran
catch
has
up
entered
to
the
him.
elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
Can I just glide or should I take the elevator too?
Auroran's taking the elevator. I should take a different route to the plaza.
I don't know a different route to the plaza. Is there a staircase? This is literally the only way down, man, other than gliding. Fine. This is my other route. get there myself. Pardon me, coming through. This was not my finest idea, because now I can't get over this structure. I'm probably going to have to swim. Yep, there it is. Okay, never mind. I was going to go the other way, but you know what? Just jump. Where are we going? Here. I think we're pretty safe from smashing into cutscenes, but we'll do that anyway to be safe. Kakuku, what are you doing? Leave the poor man alone. Even though he's totally the culprit, but whatevs.
Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
There's only one man who's the man getting the case.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking!
Argento. Do we know an Argento, guys?
Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control.
What is that crystal at your hip, sir?
The heck are you on about?
Ooh! Oh, you have angered the bird.
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in that land, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
I like that Risley just inconspicuous in the
I'm
background.
sorry, I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku, Master Kukuku, Lord Kukuku, I meant no offense, I promise.
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier?
Well, my concern is that he's about to give it away.
Interesting. Think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
That's a terrible idea.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
So I got it, but I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
Would you like to elaborate?
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you. You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
What the fuck are you doing? I told you he'd give it away. What an absolute dipshit.
Enough. More than enough.
You're supposed to follow the guy once he picks up the case. Auroran, you fucking suck. This is what you get for trusting a nitwit.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
It's not like you can trust a single word that comes out of his mouth. Auroran, you suck.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods.
And it makes no never mind to you that it's a potent weapon?
As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person.
Well, that much we know.
We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing.
I like the attention to detail here. It's got Linny's show poster here.
As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
I don't know. Hard to tell.
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are we?
No, please go easy on me.
Go on.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it.
That's actually pretty good logic. I appreciate that step.
And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I
mean, the odds, though, of someone from Natlan actually being here are quite slim, sir. Only recently has Natlan really opened up.
I'm so very sorry. I underestimated the pair of you.
Oh yeah, he does have a gun. I just noticed.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live. Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Not if you want to keep your skin.
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
All right, Mr. Argento. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films? Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the Opera Epiclese seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Okay. Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
Post a new ad advertising the price, the location of payment. How do you pay? How do you pay, though? I'm still confused if you don't meet up in person. Where do you put the money?
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Except for one point. If the seller already knew that the item had been taken to the Palais Mermonia, could he not be aware of this conversation right now? Could he not be observing? Because he could have been following Argento or watching the palace to see if the item came out of the palace at any point in time. So then why would he fall for the trap if he already knows about this? Actually, he needs his money, doesn't he?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two...
They have ID? Have we ever heard about people having ID in this game before? I don't think so.
Protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Such a hassle, bro.
He would know.
See, Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us.
That's the spirit, Aoife.
Out of respect for the traveler, we won't say another word.
People hold me in such high regard.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut, or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes.
Do they have cement in Tibet? I don't think they have cement here, Roran.
In that case, I understand completely.
Why are you speaking like you're from like a freaking Boston mafia?
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help. Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
Risley's back!
Let's never let.
Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
It went smoothly, on the whole.
Risley recounts what happened. It all makes perfect sense, but somehow it feels like Risley has glossed over a lot of the bro talk.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonium. On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money. His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know. Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Marechaussee Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
Leave
We'll
it
be
to
waiting
us.
for the good news.
I didn't have much to say for the end of it. I'm just curious to see how this will unveil, so to speak.